All right, today's quote, and this is one that has recycled around and it's been said in different ways, and I'm not sure the original source, but the version of it that I have and that I've used is that the vast majority of objections will suffocate unless a salesperson gives them oxygen. I know one version of that I remember was from a trainer that I went and attended a training probably 20 years ago now, give or take, named Hank Trisler. He said 85% of objections will go away without support from a salesperson. I don't know if that's where it originally came from or what version is first, but huge impact in my sales career, because when you're in the mode of overcoming objections, it can be like a game. It's like, okay, what else do you got? Throw another objection, I can overcome that. But you start to learn as you get seasoned in the sales profession that it's not always a good idea to overcome objections. Some objections should be ignored. Some objections should be postponed. Some objections will literally go away and suffocate if I don't breathe oxygen into them. Some objections are just an attempt for the buyer or the potential buyer to flesh out some other issue, right? They're testing you. They throw out an objection to see how you handle it, to see how you respond. If I am in a situation with a salesperson where I don't know enough information to be confident, I will test the salesperson. I'll throw out objections, see how they handle those, see if they get defensive, see if they panic, see if they, what their response will tell me all kinds of things. And it might not even have been a real objection. It's just me trying to kind of size them up and find out what kind of a salesperson they are and if they're honest with me and all those kind of things. So I throw out an objection and they start saying, oh no, don't worry about that. They start panicking and backtracking and telling me why that doesn't matter, or arguing with me, telling me that that's not important, and you probably heard that from our competitor. They say that, but it's not true. That defensiveness will breathe more oxygen into that objection. What I didn't even know if it was a real objection, a real cause for concern or not. Now it is. Now it just became real. Now I'm actually thinking differently about it because of their response to it. So the truth is, there is a time and a place to overcome objections, and I've done training sessions on that. And you can get better and better at how to overcome objections. It's very important to know when to overcome objections, but always keep in mind that so many objections will go away if they don't get propped up and supported by a salesperson. So it's very important to keep that in mind in determining your strategy, whether you want to acknowledge an objection and postpone it till later in the process, or if you want to acknowledge it and ignore it and hope it doesn't come up again. Whatever your strategy is, just know that how you respond to it and how you give it life will determine whether or not it becomes an issue. So that's it for today. We'll talk to you again soon.